welcome.
I'm still not 100% like, oh, Yuzuru dying is good. I still wish, part of me wishes Yuzuru would live because I just love Yuzuru, but like, his death kind of feels like it serves the story, and they're definitely kind of selling me on that, even if part of me wishes he kind of lived instead. I'm still not 100% like, oh yeah, he should have died. Like, him dying is okay, but like, I'm more okay with it as the game tries to find reasons to like support its like vengeance theme, which we'll talk about more in the credits. But this game has like a theme of like vengeance, especially like in the second half, where like everyone is fighting for someone they lost, like Yakumo and the whole Yakumo and Nuwa stuff, and then Yuzuru dying, and then like Dazai and Abdio basically being responsible for that. So like, you and Taio are like against them and everything, and there's a bigger stake in that battle and everything. It's pretty great. There's a good vengeance theme. Haha, name of the game is Vengeance. But like, they're actually selling me on that theme, you know? And they really got better at doing that as we got farther into the game. So they're doing that theme really well. And, you know, it makes me a little more okay with Yuzuru's death. Like, oh yeah, Yuzuru dying like did serve the purpose well enough. It built up Tsukuyomi really well, and like now Tsukuyomi has a reason to like be here and fuse with me and stuff. And also it raised the stakes between Dazai and Abdiel too. Like, the fight with them felt so much more climatic. It felt so much more climatic being like, oh yeah, now we get to fight Dazai and Abdiel as getting revenge for Yuzuru. So that's pretty great. I like it. I like it a lot. Pretty great. I really like Vengeance's storyline. Do I like it more than SMT4? Probably not. I probably still think SMT4 has the better storyline, but overall, Vengeance is a close second. Its story is pretty great, and its characters are really good. Oh, I have to talk to you. Well, I wanted to get my point across, so I just kind of held off on talking to you. Talk or drop. Seraphim will appear once you place the angel ring. I'm ready. You put the angel ring in the container. We found all the Seraphim together? Is that how this works? I guess we do. Yeah, level 74, but there's 3 of you. This should be fine. Hey, Grok. You know what to do.
Like a good dream.
I mean, you got blocked, so I kind of could.
Your fate's already sealed.
Oh, lots of moonlight frosting here. But yeah, I think after this we'll probably... This should be the last side quest, other than the level 87 one that we need to do. So I think after this we'll probably go pick up those last Mimon, and then we'll probably just do Empyrean at that point. Do Empyrean up until the final boss, I think. Or maybe we can try Shiva, but I might want to do Empyrean first. We might want to do Shiva second to last before the Demi-Fiend, basically. And Uriel's really low. This is going a lot better than I thought. There is 3 of you, so that's probably why they tweak their HP and make it, like, not egregiously high. But yeah, you know, Vengeance storyline, it's good. It's not perfect. I have some... I'll talk about it in the credits. Like, I have some issues with the Vengeance storyline. They're not, like, major, though. There's a few things it does wrong. Maybe not wrong, but, like, there's a few reasons why it's not, like, oh, peak SMT story. And I don't believe, like, I said this a lot, but I don't believe in the notion that, like, SMT games can't do stories, because they could. SMT stories just have a different focus. It's like a common misconception.
Your fate's already sealed.
Like, they focus a lot on ideologies and stuff. Like, their focus is just in a different line of field, but that doesn't make their stories, like, any less. Like, I'm not out here saying Vengeance is peak fiction story. It's not. It's not perfect. I think I prefer SMT4's storyline. I probably even prefer Overclock's, like, storyline and setup. Maybe. So, you know. That's my line of thinking. I think SMT5 Vengeance's story is good, though. I think it's good. For sure. It definitely is my favorite SMT game, though, because, you know, the gameplay is SMT5, but better. That being said, it's still SMT5 with an extra row. So, you know. Yeah, SMT5 Vengeance is, like, I don't even need to see the credits at this point. Like, I think I already knew this halfway through. SMT5 Vengeance is my favorite SMT. Like, as a game, everything included, it is my favorite SMT, and it is the best SMT game to me.
My aim is true.
Because the story's, like, good, the characters are pretty good, the gameplay's still fun. The thing is, SMT5, the gameplay part was always fun, and now it's just even better. That being said, I'll be one to admit, if you didn't like the original SMT5, Vengeance is still SMT5 at its core. I don't think Vengeance is the kind of game that will change your mind about SMT5. I think if you didn't like the original SMT5, I don't think you're gonna like Vengeance. I don't know if it does enough to change an opinion. Because, like, most of the time playing this game, like, sure, the storyline's been different, but there were a lot of times where I'm like, I'm basically playing SMT5 again. Which is good, because SMT5 was a fun game. Like, gameplay-wise, it was a fun time. But it is still SMT5, but, like, better, you know? That being said, I would recommend Vengeance as long as you didn't, like, hate the original SMT5. Or maybe I would ask, like, oh, what did you hate about the original SMT5? And, like, would you mind playing it again with a slightly better story? Like, a better story. That goes into the question. Yeah, we're playing Digital Devil Saga at some point. The next Atlas game we're doing is Metaphor, because that's coming out in, like, 2 months? It's like 1 month, actually. It's October, so 1.5 months. Eventually, though, we'll play Digital Devil Saga. I'm probably going to do Apocalypse before I do that, though. I probably just want to get SMT4 Apocalypse done first. And there's, like, other Atlas games that I want to do. Like, I want to eventually do Soul Hackers 2 for the channel. I also want to do Persona 3 Reload at some point, because I've been playing that on my own time, and I would like to NG Plus and have a playthrough on my channel someday. Because Reload has been really fun. So one day I'll probably do that. So there's a lot of Persona, or just Atlas stuff in general I want to do. But first is Metaphor. That comes out in 1 month, so that will be next. Bye. Yeah, I know SMT can do stories. I was saying it's a misconception. Like, I don't believe it. When I played Nocturne, like, I appreciated Nocturne for what it was. Like, that was my first SMT game that wasn't Persona. My first non-Persona SMT game was Nocturne, and I was like, yeah, I appreciated the game for what it was. But then as I played more of the games, I'm like, yeah, people say SMT stories suck, but I'm just like, that's not the correct way to put it. That's just like, it's a misconception. Like, I never really believed it. Maybe after I finished Nocturne, I was like, okay, the story wasn't the best. But I did appreciate the second half of Nocturne. Like, the second half of Nocturne, like, was so much better. It wasn't like peak fiction story, but I did really like it by the end of it, even though the first half was kind of dry. So, like, it's just like people on the internet being like, oh, SMT stories like suck and it's not Persona, etc. It's just like, it's a common misconception, because it really is just like their priorities are different. Like, it's a different kind of peak storytelling compared to like a Persona game, which are more character driven and like character storylines and stuff. Like, take Persona 5 Royal and SMT5, like they're completely different storylines. Like, you know. none are worse than the other. Well, talking about SMT5 Vengeance. If we're talking about Persona 5 Royal and SMT5 Vanilla, it's clear which one's better, story-wise. But, like, between Vengeance and Persona 5 Royal, like, to me, both storylines, like, they both hit really hard, just in different ways. In very different ways. And I know this, especially after recently finishing Persona 5 Royal and going through Vengeance for, like, the past month and a half. However long I've been playing this game. Great work. The power of the three seraphims now contained in the ring. We can finally free Lord Michael. There's no more time to waste. I must hurry to the sealed door. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you. Oh, there might be another quest linked to Michael. Level 80. But yeah, Digital Devil Saga is coming. I don't know when, but it's on my list, yes. I was originally going to do it as my next SMT game that isn't Persona. But, like, I think at this point, I decided to do Apocalypse first, because I've already played SMT4. I feel like it makes more sense to finish the SMT4 duology, and then move on to Digital Devil Saga. And then we can play those games, like, in close succession to each other. I have no relics. I should buy gems, though.
Look and
Also, we can get Nuwa! Let's go! I'm gonna go fuse her right now. I don't know much about Digital Devil Saga. Like, I know about Digital Devil Saga a little bit. I know it uses, like, the Nocturne engine graphics-wise. I've seen what it looks like, but that's, like, it. People say that's, like, a really great game. People, like, praise that game left and right, so I'm excited to play it. I'm really hyped to when we eventually get to that. Hey, 1 more % to get to Maria's quest. Give me Nuwa. We still need Huanglong and Arahabaki. So first, get me Arahabaki. Where is he? Right here. Can I use a demon that's not on my team? There are ways. Not Trumpeter. Trumpeter, whatever. This one. Yeah, DDS is kind of like, apparently they're like a prequel-sequel thing. Like, 1 and 2 were meant to be one game, kind of like the Cold Steels and the Sky games. That's what I hear. Which is why I want to play them pretty close to each other, if not just back-to-back. Essentially. So that's why I want to finish SMT4 Apocalypse before moving on to those two.
Is this demon to your like?
Or Habaki. Eventually I'll get to it. I don't really know what the SMT or the Atlas, I'm just gonna call it the Atlas game, because, like, I was prepared to be like, oh yeah, the next Persona game I'm gonna play is Persona 6, but, like, playing Reload slowly on my own time has, like, made me want to play it eventually. So, like, I've added Reload to my backlog, essentially. So, like, at this point, I'm calling it the Atlas slot. But, like, whatever's next in the Atlas slot, obviously it's Metaphor, but other than Metaphor, I don't know what it is.
Well done. Yes.
But Apocalypse is probably, like, the next SMT game, most likely. Just because we played 4, like, a few months ago. I would like to get Apocalypse knocked out soon enough. Like, sometime next year. Alright. Huanglong. Where are you? I need Kinglong for you. Do I have space anywhere, though? That's the real question, isn't it? Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. You're a low-level demon. I should be able to get you no problem. Iltate. This light. Bloody Glee. You don't have any physical moves. High restore.
Is this demon to your like?
Practically back-to-back? Yeah. So I would like to play them, like, I wouldn't want to spread them out too far apart. Which is why I'm just like, I'll finish Apocalypse first. Dragon Eye. Don't need that.
Aha.
I'm excited for Metaphor, though. That game looks like it'll be a ton of fun. Let's do the blow. No, you have Megadolan. By the way, I need Megiddo. Concentrate. Debilitate. I restore. And endure.
Is this demon to your...
All for Nuwa. I'm almost out of money already, and I grinded a lot of money off screen. I love that he's holding like 2 orbs. It's so cool. Yo, Lady Nuwa, let's go! What's your lore? One of the holy dragons of Chinese lore, the golden dragon appears in times of great fortune or joy. His dominion over the earth extends to the four gods King Long, Zhuangwu, Zuku, and Baihu. I might have read that during the boss fight, now that I think about it. Ooh, Uriel. Getting the Seraphim would be neat. Did I use any of the Seraphim? Who's this? Oh, this is Dagda. I just need to get these two. Skadi and Mithras. Kansu Ra. Where's Kansu? Is Kansu? What level is Kansu? Oh, Kansu's level 62. Dang, making it kind of hard to use Kansu. Anyway, get Nuwa. Nuwa's the one I care about right now. Whirl Gusts. 2 to 5 medium force attacks to random foes. I'll give you Megadolan. Maybe I'll give you some Almighty Sutra. Sama Recarm. Concentrate, absolutely. Take Debilitate. Other than that, nothing to resist fire. What's Dancing Strike? I didn't think your physical attack was that high, but apparently it is. Take Endure. What else are you getting? Killing Wind. That pierces. Alright, this is fine for now.
Is this demon?
Yeah, Kansu is a lot weaker than I thought. We did fight Kansu like pretty, not early in the game, but like not that late. But still, I thought Kansu's like pretty low level. I don't even want to bother using him. And I don't really like Kansu Ra as a mask, so I don't want to bother using him either. It's fine, because we have so many other demons I can pick from. Mana Aid. Cover MP after a battle. I feel like that's kind of lame, honestly. I'd rather just take Killing Wind and High Wind Pleroma. Okay, I'm getting broke, so I need to... I'm gonna have to build up some money. Ariosh, what do I need for you? That much money? Not worth. It's only worth when I eventually need to get you. What are you? Oh yeah, Beelzebub. I definitely want to get Beelzebub in this game. He's 95, but like... Ball Avatar is a classic. My favorite demon. We need Ball Avatar. Snake Nuwa, definitely. These are the Seraphim.
No, then.
My level's too low. I'm gonna get Uriel when I get high enough leveled. We still need a lot of money. Still need a good amount of money to get all these special fusions, which is why I'm gonna do this. So where's Nuwa? I want to put her in. And we'll put Hayataro in. Alright, is there a quest for Michael? I don't know why I thought there was, or maybe there is. Yeah, we only have these two, so I guess we go to Empyrean? To do, like, the Empyrean stuff, but not the final boss? Oh, wait, you know what I want to do? I want to go, I want to get my Essence back. I want to get the Elusive Eclipse one back. Because I don't want Luminescent Mirage and Parceling Blur anymore.
Need it.
Where are they? Yeah, I want this one back.
To buy, eh? Say thanks.
I'm not gonna buy that one back yet. I'm still deciding what I want to do with my last slot, but I do not want Parceling Blur and the other thing.